So, I haven't been on here for a while and I'm very sorry about that. I recently moved into this apartment and we are just now getting settled about 2 months later, which isn't the best, but I had a very busy June and that is actually reflected in my reading, which is this page. This page is my sewing. You can see a very cute little picture of the cat. But that's not what you're here for today. Today you're here to hear about what I did manage to read in June. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to do the one challenge that I'm setting for myself, which is to read one physical book a month. I only read audiobooks this month, and that is mostly because at my job we are able to have headphones in, so I listen to audiobooks all day, which means that I get done with one about every other day, which is super nice because I managed to read a lot, and I've already managed to finish. I'm on my 3rd book for July. It's only the 5th, so it makes for a wonderful reading month, but kinda hard to read otherwise. So let's get into what I read in June. I managed to have 4 4-star reads, 1 5-star reads, and 2 3-star reads, which we'll get into now. So the first book that I read was Shatter Me, and I believe that this is by Tahereh Mafi. I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I didn't absolutely love it. It was a very good dystopian novel, but it did kind of follow those really typical trends that I don't hate, but I don't love. It's just a common trope. And I don't know, that just isn't always the best for me. It was good though. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to continue on with the series or not. It just kind of depends on how I feel pretty soon. The next book that I read was Renegades by Marissa Myers, and I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked this because it really brought into play the idea of a gray area in basically superhero tales. It's a gray area. You don't know if you're good, you're bad. You're just trying to do the best that you know how to do. And it's really interesting with this because with Nova, we get to see the anarchist point of view, and we get to see how they think that they are doing good things and how they believe that what the superheroes are portraying isn't the best idea, which is totally normal, which is totally fine. It's just really interesting to bring in this idea of a gray area, which is why I really did love this book and why I've already pre-ordered the next one. Yeah, so that was really good. I really did enjoy that, and I felt like that was the most thought-provoking book this month. I'm sorry, these stutters and everything are going to be in here because I lost the footage for this, actually. That's a lie. If you watched my vlog, you know that all of this was out of focus the first time. But the next book that I read was really my downfall of the month, and it was Recreated, and I don't know the author for this, but I read Reawakened on a friend's suggestion, and I am not sure if I'm going to continue this trilogy. Reawakened was awesome. I loved it, but Recreated got very confusing once we kind of met Ashley. It just got much more confusing than I thought it would be. I don't know what happened in this book, to be quite honest. It's just really weird, and reading the synopsis for the next one just makes it even weirder, but odds are I'm gonna read it anyways because I'm 2/3 of the way through the trilogy. Why not continue? The next one was Warcross by Marie Lu. This was amazing. This was my 5-star read this month. I thought that it was absolutely amazing. I didn't see the plot twist coming at the end. It was just, I loved it. I enjoyed it. It was so much fun. I thought that this book really brought the video game world and the book world together, and it really portrayed video games and virtual reality in a really nice way through book format, which I didn't feel like Ready Player One did. I still haven't seen the Ready Player One movie. I still gotta get to that, but I think that Marie Lu and Warcross really brought virtual reality and in book format together really well, and I thought that it was really well written and really good. I absolutely loved it, and I can't believe that I waited so long to read it. Luckily though, Wildcard is being released later this month. Not later this month, later this year, which is the sequel. Or maybe it's early next year. I don't know, but it's being released soon and I've already pre-ordered it, so I don't have to wait too long to continue in this world, which I'm super excited about. The next one that I read was Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody. And this is a 3-star read for me. I did absolutely love it. I felt like I expected a lot more after Daughter of the Burning City. And I just didn't love Ace of Shades that much. I did like the premise and everything. I thought that it was a good idea. But I don't know, I just didn't love it, and I'm not sure if I was in a book slump after Recreated or what was going on, but I didn't absolutely love this book, and I'm wondering if I need to reread it, like in physical book format, to see if that opinion changes, because I really did love Amanda Foody's debut novel. So, conflicted, but it didn't get the best rating from me. The next one that I read was From Twinkle with Love, which is a 4-star read for me. This is because it is just a really cute story, one that I was able to just kind of have on in the background, and I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved that it was the idea of a creative mind going through high school and going through these changes and everything and just working with it and figuring it out. I am a very creative mind. I don't know if you know this, but I love to craft, I love to make things, and that's really where my heart and soul is. I love to read as well because of this channel, but yeah, no. But I am a very creative person, so seeing that portrayed in a book, especially with films and from a girl writing to her favorite, not favorite, but her role models and the people that she looks up to, was really cool and really fun to see. It was also interesting to see the cultural differences, which really interested me. I'm not sure if I'm going to read the one that came out before this, When Dimple Met Rishi. I really don't know if I'm going to read that one, just because that's more of a scientific mind and a scientific idea, but I really did love From Twinkle with Love. And I'm not going to try to pronounce the author's name because I will butcher that times 1,000. The next one was Legendary, which is the sequel to Caraval. I didn't really want to read this book. I didn't think that I didn't feel it was necessary for Caraval to continue with Legendary. I just didn't feel like it was needed for some reason, and after reading this book I still don't quite feel that it's needed, but it was still well written, it was still very entertaining, and I did like it. I liked being able to jump into the world of Caraval one more time. It was a good read. It was good. Still not 100% necessary, which is why it's not a 5-star read for me, but it was still really good and I really did enjoy it. And finale will be coming out, I think it's next year. I will be reading that one just because it is a continuation of this story that I just ended, but if I didn't read Legendary, I don't think I would continue with the series. And then we have Crust by Marissa Myers. I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I actually didn't include these two on my original tally, but I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I don't love the Lunar Chronicles, which is why I believe I kind of gave it 1 star less. I don't relate to many of the characters. Really, Crest is the only one that I relate to, and why this one just jumped for me. I really liked Cinder, but I didn't relate to her. I really liked Scarlet, but I didn't really relate to her. But then when Crest came along, for some reason I just jumped and I understood her as more of a being. I saw much more of myself in her, which made me really like it a lot more. So with that being said, I did give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I will be continuing the Lunar Chronicles just because I felt like it was a book series that I really wanted to read, especially reading Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I really like her writing style. So yeah, I'm going to be continuing that, but Crest does get a 4 out of 5 stars for me. And last but not least, this month I read Daughter of the Siren Queen, and I don't know the author for this one. My apologies, but it is the sequel to Daughter of the Pirate King, and I absolutely loved this book. I love this world, I love the people in this book, and I'm actually running out of time, so I can't tell you much more about it. All of these books, or most of them at least, should have a review in the next coming months on my blog, so don't forget to check that out. It's always linked down below, along with my Instagram and my other channels, so don't forget to look at those. Anyways, I gotta go. My time's up, so please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what you read this month and what your favorite book was, or if you have any opinions on the books that I read. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll